2020 was a big year. For many of us, the challenges presented both professionally and personally were significant. Our decision to launch iStation's PowerPath in a year with so much change was a gamble. Yet the overwhelmingly positive response we've received from you, our loyal customers, has inspired us to work even harder to continually find solutions that will support you no matter how much the educational landscape continues to change. We are here for you, always. When we first launched the PowerPath, we had an initial goal of 10,000 participants and contemplated sharing this experience with a limited beta group only. Well, we didn't. Instead, we opened this experience to all our customers that were willing to try. We were confident that the many hours spent researching, planning, testing, and gathering feedback over recent years had fully equipped us to deliver an experience that would power up the iStation Elementary experience like never before and make a huge impact where it matters most, your classrooms. We're excited to share that we've far surpassed our initial goal of 10,000 participants. Now, 200 school districts and over 3,000 schools are using PowerPath across 31 states, partnering with us to help inform our development and find opportunities for future PowerPath improvements and enhancements. Thank you for being a part of this incredible PowerPath journey with us. Let's briefly reflect on PowerPath 2020. The goals of PowerPath 2020 can be summed up in 3 phrases, being simplified, streamlined, and subscription-based. We aim to transform the iStation Elementary experience, striving for consistency across all 3 products with a fresh new look, increased student agency, minimize distractions, less dialogue, subscription-specific options, and so much more. The PowerPath Mega Menu transformed the iStation Classic menu into an easy-to-use interface that ensured simpler navigation with a direct path to relevant and individualized content in less time. The PowerPath 2020 also introduced a series of new enhancements designed to support increased student engagement and promote student motivation. By introducing avatar selections, a star reward system, and the super sidebar with more options for students, we encourage students to own a more significant portion of their iStation learning experience. A new addition for PowerPath 2020, the product submenus allowed us to more meaningfully meet students where they are, providing the content they need at any given moment without the distraction of icons from content areas they are not focused on. The product submenus also allowed us to prominently display the most important icons first, while providing product-specific content through the Explore tab. As part of the PowerPath 2020, we also implemented a series of true game changers for iStation Elementary, including the ISIP Data Dashboard, ISIP Orphan Spanish, an Intro to Computers tutorial, and in-app student feedback. Many of these features were firsts for iStation Elementary and have proven invaluable in the past months for both customers and our internal development teams. And things are about to get better. Are you ready to power up even more this year? 2020 was a big year for PowerPath. 2021 is going to be even bigger. 2021 will be focused on powering up even more. We will present numerous power-ups throughout the year designed to fundamentally transform iStation. We've listened, we've adapted. PowerPath 2021 will provide even more opportunities for student ownership and agency, even more personalization, avatar art enhancements, and all new theme selectors, even more visibility, especially with ISIP data, assignments, and iPractice, even more progress tracking with introduction of our all-new assignments interface, even more opportunities for exploration with the all-new iPractice interface, even more curated content with the introduction of brand new activities for all iStation Elementary products, activities designed for more coverage, replayability, adaptability, support for English language learners, increased active engagement, and learning with far less dialogue. That's our promise with the upcoming 2021 Power Up and the upcoming year. Even more. The all-new theme selector will prompt students to select an avatar and select a theme upon initial release, after which students can access and change the selected theme through the super sidebar using the same avatar selection icon from PowerPath 2020. This icon is now used for both avatar and theme selection. The theme selector presents students with 6 unique styles, including the original PowerPath interface, and student selections are saved from login to login. Students use the same icon that was previously used for the avatar selection only to pick a theme. You can see how the process for picking a theme follows the same steps as picking an avatar, which we believe will make the adoption of this new feature relatively easy for everyone. Selected themes will carry through to all main areas of PowerPath, including product submenus and the super sidebar, providing students the opportunity to further personalize their learning experience. Additionally, students will have access to brand new learning activities through the new featured icon, which will replace the former iPractice Teacher Station icon from the main icon area. The iPractice Teacher Station icon is moving to the Explore tab. We know some of you will be thrilled about this, especially since the new featured icon will remain locked unless students have new activities available based on their current program placement and performance. This will directly address the issue of students spending too much time in iPractice, especially when using our program remotely. The new featured activities are intended as a first introduction to the new activities created for all iStation Elementary products. The content accessible through the featured icon will continue to grow and evolve rapidly over the next year and beyond. As part of our efforts to improve every part of the iStation experience, we are redesigning the assignments feature, with the student experience being the initial focus for these updates. We know the importance of a robust and high-functioning assignments feature, particularly in a remote environment, so we're continually working to improve in this area. The initial changes are designed to increase student choice, make navigation and exploration less complicated, and give students opportunities to better track their assignment completion progress and understand their options. To accomplish this, we are releasing a much simpler interface with assignments separated by product, offering students a choice of which assignments and activities to work on while tracking their own completions and exploring more freely. The new assignment menu will provide students more insight into assignment creation info, such as when an assignment was created and by whom. The students also have significantly more visibility into their own assignment blocks and options, with clear visuals to help students understand which assignments are ready and available. Students will also have clear visuals designed to help identify the assignments that have been completed and their own progress towards completing a whole assignment block. With remote learning at the forefront, we also know that iPractice is being visited more heavily than ever before, whether intentional or not. As a result, we are also dedicating time to update iPractice over 3 phases in 2021. As part of the first phase, we're focused on better organizing content by grade, faster access to content for students, and easier navigation between grade levels. The new iPractice menu provides access to 5 key areas: highlighted featured content, featured activity replays, the game selection menu, books or tools, and iStation Classic. The new iPractice experience is designed to encourage and support exploration and practice. There's even more in store for 2021 with additional power-ups coming later this year. Starting in March, we will move towards more rapid power-ups, meaning available content and features will ramp up even more quickly. The upcoming additions for future student experience power-ups include iPractice, Phase 2 and 3, accessibility updates, in-app usage data, Spanish math, ISIP data access before ISIP assessments, avatar art enhancements, and a ton more. So what about instructional content? The February 2021 Power-Up will be the first PowerPath Power-Up containing a significant amount of new instructional content. The activities released in February are part of iStation Reading and iStation Math. iStation Espanol will release its first new PowerPath activities, starting with the March Power-Up. iStation Reading will be releasing Flint's Hub, the new arcade interface, which will contain vocabulary, language, and grammar practice games. The games will reinforce vocabulary from prior Genres World units and spiral the skills into future Genres World units. Additionally, iStation Reading will be releasing Wandering Wizard, containing scaffolded and on-demand learning with audio support and teaching moments covering synonyms and antonyms. Wandering Wizard is the first of many upcoming iStation Reading PowerPath activities, presenting a completely new look and approach, with student choice cultivating ownership and truly powering up our elementary reading experience. As part of the February Power Up, iStation Early Math is getting a significant update that will drastically improve the iStation Early Math experience for students and teachers pre-K to 1. Instead of having all students begin in the same place, the beginning of pre-K, we are adding 2 additional drop points between pre-K and second grade content. 1 drop point that coincides with the beginning of kinder content, and 1 drop point that coincides with the beginning of first grade content. This means students will see the most relevant content for their current skill levels rather than content dramatically below, as has been the case for some early math users. We are thrilled to provide this new update and solution. PowerPath Math is focused on powering up like never before, prioritizing content coverage and depth, adaptability, support for English learners with the expansion to math and Spanish later this year, additions of pre-tests, and so much more that will dramatically improve iStation Math. PowerPath Math will be the game changer. With a focus on replayability and usability, students will engage with iStation Math like never before. The 2 new activities, Pyramid Pinball and Comparison Cards, are used as examples here to highlight the significant advances our development teams have made with this product. What's even better, all iStation PowerPath content areas are focused on powering up in the same way, cutting unnecessary dialogue, decreasing student inactivity and idle time, offering more content and coverage in less time, and offering more opportunities for replays. Additionally, PowerPath Math is also implementing full reteaches with more prominent save points to ensure students know when it's okay to log out. PowerPath Math will release comparison cards this February, which introduces several new features for math. The zoom feature allows students to enlarge each card, and students have continuous access to the game tutorial cards by selecting the question mark icon in the bottom right corner. These game tutorial cards will be used across all PowerPath content to help students understand what to do within each activity, similar to many other components that will be shared across content areas in an effort to provide a more consistent experience for students across all iStation Elementary products. As you'll see in this sample, students are also provided with instructional support as needed during gameplay and a forced teach if they don't meet the minimum threshold to move on by the end. The second PowerPath Math release activity, Pyramid Pinball, gives students the opportunity to practice rounding and also offers game tutorial cards for guidance and instructional support as needed. When students complete an activity, they visit the Math Badges and Results screen and have the option to quit, learn, or continue. We are continuing to expand our overall reward system for students all across PowerPath. Rewards may include badges, stars, PowerPath unlocks, and much more. Although not part of February 2021, PowerPath Espanol will be releasing a phonological awareness suite with 8 practice-based activities in March 2021. This suite will contain interactive instruction with on-demand learning and an all-new reward system with learning companions. More information coming soon. And to think all these updates just covered January and February of this year, just imagine what the rest of 2021 will look like. So are you ready to power up even more with us this year? We surely hope so, and look forward to seeing your powerful results and outcomes in 2021. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or feedback, please reach out to our customer support team at support@istation.com.